Hi, I'm Mel and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new, please push subscribe, and I thank each and everyone for subscribing so far. If you subscribe today, I thank you too. And today I am going to share with you my favourites for October, and also, as always, I like to share a variety because it's not always just one thing. I have struggled massively to find favourites this month because quite a lot of them seem the same as last month or similar, but I have tried to put in as much as I could of what I've enjoyed. Obviously I've had bad news and obviously a funeral this month, so that's obviously took into play too, but I'm going to share my favourites with you, and I hope you enjoy. And obviously sharing a variety, I hope that I can at least share a couple or one even with you for you to try or revisit. So I'm going to open my list because I always have a list. I need to go over here a minute. And then down there's the other one. Okay, so this month I have loved, I've loved that I've gone back to floristry. I think I've done, is it 6 weeks in a term? I've only missed one though. Maybe I've done 5 weeks because I missed 1 week, or maybe it's only a 5-week term, so I've done 4. But I have loved being in the in floristry again. I'm in an intermediate level, which is just more techniques and stuff that I'm learning. I really do enjoy it, and obviously I'm doing more outside of floristry as well as inside in like learning wise, but some of it has not been my taste, so it's hard. But then you just have to think of it as you're learning new techniques or practicing them techniques to make them better and stronger. So I have learned a lot from this floristry as well, and it's always good to think, oh my god, what am I making? And then you look at it and actually you've made something really nice. And sometimes I go completely different to what the tutor is showing us, teaching us. Obviously I have the same flowers and same type of thing, but I do my own version, or I adapt on her version ever so slightly and do something a bit quirky with it. But I really love being back in that creative zone, doing something that is pretty new to me, but something that I actually really love and want to pursue further. I'm intermediate level now, as I just said, and even though the Thursday, so I go on Tuesdays, Thursday's class is beginners now, and that seems to do stuff that I've not learnt yet, and sometimes it's prettier stuff, but you just have to think of it as techniques. And as I'm doing more and more at home and sharing stuff and doing stuff like that, I am learning a lot, so I know that I am progressing further and feeling more comfortable to do things myself basically. But I'll put up some photos of my floristry. Obviously you see them in my weekly vlogs as well pretty much, but I'll put some up for you just so you can see. Then kind of tying it in general, I really am loving being creative again. I kind of have like peaks and troughs, like I love it, then I not hate it, but I don't do it as much. And at the moment I'm really loving that I am putting it more into lifestyle and into fashion, because that is really where what I love basically, where I am in life to what I am doing to everything else. I really am loving that sort of thing and creating stuff with you. Obviously I do a lot of creativity with my grandma, or used to, and we've just booked obviously a course to go on in December, and she's been helping me when she's been at my mum's at weekends when I'm doing my craft videos. I don't think she was much in my pumpkin one, but she was there. She was doing one at the same time. She wasn't for the beginning, but she was. So I'm loving that creativity and that constant creativity through it every week. Obviously I get it every Tuesday, but I also get it at the weekends or whenever I'm doing my craft videos too. And I'm always making something that I want to wear or have in my home or use. So I'm always creative, but I'm loving that creativity because it is such a good self-care to have as well, and adding it in just to a daily or weekly part of your life just seems to really calm me, and something I enjoy that I can bury my head in and forget about all my worries and troubles, basically. Oh, I don't want to undo. The next thing I am loving is Strictly Come Dancing, and I have loved this series so far. They are all so good. Strictly Come Dancing is Dancing with the Stars in America, but it is our British version is Strictly Come Dancing. I don't overly have a favourite because there's so many good ones, but I'm really loving Saffron and how she's improving so much, and her scores are getting better. And I'm also loving Kelvin. There's quite a few I love. I'm really shocked that Diane and her partner went out, Dev, but there we go. I'm not voting, so it's for people voting. But I'm really loving that series, and I'm loving watching the dancing, and obviously I have no dancing background, so I just enjoy that programme and watching it on a Saturday if I'm in and chilling out or working at the same time, doing editing or something, like, or blog posts at the same time. But I just love that Saturday cozy night autumn feel, really, basically. Then next up, my hair doesn't look that bad today actually, but I am, as much as I love wearing my hair straight and down, I've worn it quite often, recently I've worn it often up, because I've never loved my natural hair. This is like bedhead but chucked up. I wore it in a bun majority of the night. I can't wear it all down because the top layer goes crazy frizzy, but I'm actually getting comfortable to wearing my hair down and natural to work. It normally, if I put product in it, because I've not put any product in it, it'll go curlier. This is just like general, but I don't really care. It's down, it does what it wants, and it's okay. Then if you've been watching my weekly vlogs, you'll see that I'm really into cactus again. Never really not been into cactus since doing my cactus shelf and stuff, but my cactus have got, like, cacti have got unruly, and they going everywhere and mess and dying, and then I just leave them ones shrunk down in the bowl. So it was time just to clear out the bowl of the ones that were dead, or the ones on the shelf that were like not coping, and repot them, replant them, get new ones and put new ones in to make it all look better, and it just looks so much nicer now, and putting that pop of colour back in the bowl has really helped that. So I'm loving cacti. Next up is, I've not actually finished this, I've got like that much left, but this is, I've read 2 books this month, and this is probably my favourite one, and this is Always With Love by Giovanna Fletcher. This is completely different to my other book that I've read this month, but at the same time I read pretty much any book if I get into it. This is like a romance story about a girl and a guy. He's an actor, she's a baker, she owns her own shop, bakery, something like that, you want to call it, like restaurant, and it's their lives together. I haven't obviously finished it yet, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it's also about where he gave up acting basically and lived with her in England. They went back at Christmas to LA, and then he's now got a role in a film, and at the moment he's still in LA and she's in England, but it's things going along the way, and her mum and stepdad to be are just about to get married. It's all about that, and I've just really enjoyed it. Giovanna Fletcher, I loved Eve of Man, which the second one's just obviously been delayed, but I can't wait to read that. And this is the first proper book that I've really got into fast for Giovanna Fletcher. It's only Giovanna Fletcher, the other one's obviously with her husband too. But I love this, and I would read more, and I love that it's like pink, but the pages aren't pink, but the edges of the pages are pink. So that's Always With Love by Giovanna Fletcher. Then Then I have loved that it's autumn and all the autumn colours are coming out on the trees. I loved, where was we driving to? We was driving to Hobbycraft yesterday, and along the road, the like dual carriageway to Hobbycraft, there were so many autumnal trees out, like the rusty, like burgundies and crisp yellows and rusty colours, and like with all like the green just slightly in it, and they're just so beautiful. I love them colours, and I love like the full colours that come out like that into clothes as well, so I really love them, and I just think they're beautiful colours. And then I have also loved the fact that for once in my life I have managed to do a no spend for the month of October, and I have loved the fact that I've not spent any money at all. You might be like, well, you bought this, you bought that. Okay, I do my food shop, I've got all my allowances for my food shops and my petrol and anything like that in my monthly money. Then I've got my spend money, which is like this bit, and I've not spent any of that this month, so I'm super happy. I've also sold a few things, so I think I sold 4 Pandora charms so far, and so obviously I got their money too, and I put that straight into my savings, and I am super happy that I managed to do it. Obviously November, December, that is going to go out the window because obviously Christmas, I have so many people to buy for Christmas, so I love like buying for people, but obviously that's going to go out the window for November, December. But then come the end of December, just before Christmas when I get paid again, then I'm going to do no spend, hopefully for a while. So I love the fact that I've not spent any money. It's not like I've not enjoyed anything this month. I've still done stuff. My friend came over with her baby, and, or should I say toddler, and I went out to my friends, but I just do stuff like that, which is simple, easy, just spend the days with them, but with like not spending any money, because even if they come here, they're still in my allowance for my food, so it doesn't really matter. And I just love spending time with family and friends, like my friends especially. I've really like loved spending time with them this month, and just chilling and still not spending any money. Then the final thing that I want to share with you, which are old, but I've been wearing them every day pretty much except for the funeral, which are down here, I'll just get, are my DMs. I wear these every day to work. The annoying thing about them is the lace comes undone because I have children's size 4, and because I've got small feet, they fit. They're more comfortable with the zip up the side and the fur lining. Not fur, it's like, you know, fleece lining. But it is annoying that the laces always come done, and it's probably just this foot because it is only one of them. I just need to tie them back up, but I have loved wearing them because they're so comfortable, they're stylish, and I can wear them to work, weekends, wherever I want to go basically. Jeans, dresses, you name it. But yeah, and that is all my favourites for October. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below one of your favourites for October, or if you can't think of one, what is one of the things you want to try from my favourites? And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Bye.